Hey everybody, welcome to another video with your casual keyboard guy. Today's song is going to be on "The Color of Love" um, by Boyz II Men, and this song is being sponsored by my subscriber Ronnie. Thank you for the donation, my brother. And we're gonna get into this very pretty song, very melodic song, some pretty melodies going on, and some nice chord changes. Not too hard of a song, but it does have some interesting chord choices in this. But we're gonna get into it. So let's y'all know me, play through a little bit. And then we'll break it down, break it down. All right, let's get it. All right, first verse. Pre-chorus. Sorry. Chorus. Second verse. Pre-chorus. Chorus. Bridge. Keychain. Same thing, just different key. right, so that's pretty much a full playthrough. So let's get through this. So this beginning part, they're just going through two different chords. So basically, they're going from a D triad, and then they're adding a 9 or the 7. I mean, and then they're doing this G chord, and then they're doing like I guess like a G major add 5, I guess, but it's like a flat 5. So like this is the 5, and they're kind of flattening the 5. So that's essentially what they're doing over this part. So basically, so what I'm doing is I'm doing like it's not really, it's really like a G add 2, and then I'm just adding a flat 5. So it's not really a chord per se, but because you see that G and C, that mean they can't compute it. So basically, let me just show you the notes I'm doing. So basically, when I'm doing the D chord, I'm doing the D in the bass. And like this song is an expressive song. So what you do is a lot of times when I teach you the 1-5-1, you kind of can play with those notes in order to give yourself more expression. Like, so I'm using the 1-5-1. All right. So let me show you the chords. So you got a D flat, D in the bass. Now you can put the A in there too if you want. D, A, D in the left hand. Then I got a F sharp, a A, and a D in my right hand. And then I'm going to that 7, which is the C, which is the C sharp. Okay. So watch this. How I'm doing that is like, I'm kind of breaking the chord up here and there. So even though this is the chord that they're playing, I'm kind of arpeggiating. So I'm really using like the F sharp and this hitting that 7. So watch this. So I'm starting with the D and the F sharp in my right hand, and then I'm rolling up the left, and then I'm hitting that F sharp and C sharp to give me that 7 sound. So you kind of just could play with that. Like, so you got the D chord, and then you could just go to the 7. So D regular D, you could just go to that 7 chord like this. So basically F sharp A D, and then you could go to the F sharp A C sharp. Okay, between that. See? So basically, just going between these two chords. Second chord is going to be, all right, it's going to be a G, and then what they do is they play a traditional G triad, G, B, D, and then they'll, like I said, add that flat 5. So when I do the flat 5, I'll play the chord like this. So you'll have a G, A, and then a C sharp, and I'll go back to the D, make it a G2. Okay, so watch this. Okay, real pretty. All right, so you got the G, then you got the almost like a G sus2 flat 5, and then you go up to the G sus2. All right, so like I said, I'm doing a lot of different stuff, but essentially you got the D major, the D major 7, the G major, the G flat 5, and then the G2. All right, and you just going through those chords. And the next part is right here, real simple. Okay, you're gonna have an E minor 7. Now you could put you could do that E minor 11. So what that is, I'm just doing an E. Like I said, most of my chords from the root, I'm doing 1, then the 5th, which is 5 up from the root, and then I'm doing the octave just to fill it out. So most of these chords you could do that. So whatever note you're starting on, for the most part, especially like the long held notes, you can do the 1-5-1 to make it more expressive. Okay. So anyway, this is the first chord. It's E 7-11. So you got E in the bass with the E B E. Then you got G, A, B, and D in your right. Okay. That's the first. That's on the little pre-chorus. Then we go to a traditional A, which you got A and E in the left. You got A, C sharp, and E. Now you can put the 2 in there if you want. This is B. This will give you a little bit more flavor. Okay, but it's a traditional A chord with an added 2 if you want. Okay. So A, E in the left, A, C sharp, E in the right, or add the 2 if you want. Okay, so you just going between them 2 chords. Okay, and then this time, when you hit the A this time, you're gonna hit the A, but this time you're gonna go down to a G, and then you're gonna go from the G to the F sharp, or you're gonna play the same A chord in the right hand. Okay, then you're gonna get to this F sharp minor 7. Okay, and then it's gonna go to this B minor 7. So you got B, A, D, and F sharp on your right. So B in the left, A, D, F sharp on the right. Okay, so you grooving. Okay, watch this. Same A chord, and then you just follow the bass. So the bass goes from A, G, and then F sharp, and all with the same right hand chord. And then we're gonna go to the B. Okay, B minor 7, and then we're gonna hit this chord. Alright, so that's that little change. It's gonna be a C major 9, so you got C in the bass, you got B, D, E, and G. Okay, hit this chord, which is real pretty, and then we're gonna go to this G over A, or G, or this G triad over A bass, which is an A9 sus4. So I got A in the bass, G, A, B, and D. Okay, and you're gonna hit that. Okay, and then we're gonna be into the chorus. So pre-chorus. Okay. Hey, so this is the chorus. So the chorus, you got a traditional D chord. Okay, you got D in the bass, A, D, F sharp. So regular triad. So that's gonna be an F sharp minor 7. We learned this chord, F sharps. In the left hand, you got A, C sharp, and E. And then we're gonna hit the G, add 2. So it's gonna be G in the left, and you got G, A, B, and D. And then you're going to keep the same right hand chord and then put an A in the bass. So it's going to be another A non-sus4. And that's that little beginning part. So. And then we're going to have this nice part. Alright, so that's a lot, but it's not that bad. So so you got the part. Alright, we got that part. Then you do it again. Now we got this walk up, E, F sharp, and then we're gonna hit a chord. So E, F sharp, hit this E minor. So you got E's in the bass, you got B, E, and G. Okay, real pretty. Just like that. Then go back to that B minor 7. We learned that. B in the left, A, D, F sharp. Alright. You want to hit that melody. The melody's right here. Okay, and then you got if you want to hit that melody, it's going to be C sharp D E. So, or you can have hit C sharp D and then hit this A over C sharp. All right, that's the first chord of that. Just really nice chords. A over C sharp, and then you're gonna hit this B over E flat. So you got E flat on the left hand, then you got B, E flat, and F sharp on the right hand. So you're going from a A over C sharp and a B over E flat. Okay. Okay. Real pretty. And then you're gonna do the E with minor again. Alright. So that part is gonna be so we hit the E again. Alright, so that's gonna be the regular E minor. We already learned that one. E, B, E, G with E's in the bass. Then you're gonna hit this chord real pretty. B flat over F sharp. So you got B flat, B flat, B flat on the left, B flat, C sharp, and F sharp on the right. Okay? Why you're seeing a lot of flats because we're kind of going out of the key when we're doing some of these like this not this chord. This chord is definitely out of key because of the E flat, and then B flat is not in the key either. So that's why you seeing these sharps and flats mixed up. But anyway, so you got the E, you got this F sharp chord over B flat. Okay? And then we're gonna go back to the B minor, and then we're gonna do B minor with A in the bass. So which is not B minor, it's gonna be a D triad with A in the bass. So we're going from the B minor, so it's the D triad in the right hand. Then we're going to keep the same D triad, go to A in the bass, and then we're gonna hit this real pretty chord. Sheesh. That's pretty. So it's like a B major add 2 over G sharp. So we got G sharp in the bass, G sharp on the right, B, E, F sharp. Real pretty because the melody is right here. That's the melody right there. Real pretty. All right, so let's do that. That didn't sound bad. That didn't sound bad, but that's not right. There we go. So one more time. All right, and then we're gonna go to that E minor 11, 7/11. So it's gonna be that E minor 11, which we learned already. So you got E with a G, add 2, G add 2, with the E in the bass. And then we're gonna keep the same G chord, that sus, or the same G chord on the right, and we can put the A in the bass. It's gonna be an A non-sus4. Then it's taking us back to home. And this time they do this nice little little riff that I'm gonna give you, even though the piano's not playing it, but I think it sounds nice. So we're gonna do. So what that is, I'm doing the D, A, D in my left hand. And the riff is going to be D, C sharp, A. D, D. And then we're going to go to G, D, G. And then do a riff over G. G, F sharp, D. Watch this. Repeat it, and then that's it. You're going to hit this G add 2, and then they're going, guess what? They're going to do that same thing all over again. Basically, loop that part again, and it's going to be pretty much the same chords all the way through. So what happens is once they get through the chords a second time, and they get back to this part, hit these two chords. Now we into the bridge. All right, so that change is going to be, so it's right after. So you got this. This is. So after you do that D the second time, then we hit this chorus. All right, so you're gonna have this A minor 9. So you got A, E in the left. Then I'm doing G, B, C, and E in the right. Real fat chord. Okay, and now what you're doing is you're taking the G and going down to the F sharp. So you just changing one note, G down to the F sharp, and then your bass is going to a D. So you're only changing one note in the chord, okay? And then you're changing the bass from A to D. So D913, okay? Real simple. And then we got that G major add 2. All right, and then we into the bridge. So after you got all right, so from that G major, which you got G and D in the left, you got G, B, G, A, B, D in the right. And then we're gonna go up to this diminish, this B flat diminish 7. So you got B flat, C sharp, E, and G. Okay, that's the next chord. And then you got the A over D, or reverse that, D over A. So you got D triad with an A bass, which we played this chord already too. And then we got B minor 7, which is the same right hand chord. Just go up to the B, A, D, F sharp, same chord. Okay. And then they just loop this part. They go this E minor 11. We learned this chord. They go to this chord. Then they go F minor 7, F sharp minor 7. We learned this chord too. And then they go to the G major add 2. We learned this chord as well. So they loop these parts. Watch this. Okay, back to the F, E, F sharp, back to G. And then the last time, they go up to this chord. All right, so they do this chord again, this F sharp over B flat, which we learned too. Okay, we learned this chord already. I'll hold it for a couple seconds. And then we go up to the B minor 7, which we learned again. A lot of repeated chords. And then they go to the E again. And now we about to modulate. And then we can go to the G. Then we're going to go to the A 9/4. And then we're going to modulate. Okay. And I'm going to change the key on the keyboard. But I'm going to play through that part again. So the bridge is coming from... Here we go. Let's take it out. All right, so now we're gonna change keys to E flat. So you hit, this is the pickup chord to get to the chorus in E flat. So you got a B flat 9/4. So you got B flat in the bass, A flat, B flat, C, and E flat in the right. Okay, so all right, so you pretty much going a half step up, and then we're gonna be right here. I know Now we listen to it's just a key up. So E flat. So you got E flat in the bass. You got B flat, E flat, and G. I know. Then we're gonna have a G minor 7. So you got G in the bass, B flat, D, F. The same thing, just different key. Okay, here we go. G minor 7. And then we got A flat add 2. So you got A flat and the same chord we already did. You know this chord, B flat, C, and E flat. And then guess what? You're gonna play the B flat in the bass and keep the same right hand chord. Okay? Same right hand chord. So this inside of you. Repeat that. And then we're gonna have the same thing, just in a different key. So you got this F, G, F, try F minor. So you got F, G, hit the F minor chords. You got C, F sharp, and A flat with the F in the bass. You hit the A flat for the melody. And then we got the C minor 7. So you got C in the bass, B flat, E flat, and G. Okay. And then we got the D, E flat, and then we gonna hit this B flat over D, and then we gonna hit the C over E. Watch this. So you got D, B flat, D, F, and then we're gonna do E's in the bass. You got C, E, G. Okay. Let me see. And you know that is true. All right. So B flat over D, C over E, and then we got the same thing, F minor, and then we're gonna do. Ooh, that's pretty. So that's gonna be a G over B, or you can say C, or this is C flat in this key. Sorry. You got a G over C flat, and B is the same note as B. I say that a lot in my videos because now we're going out of key again because this is the out of key part. So this is out of key. This is out of key. I'm sorry. That's all out of key, and then this chord. That's why you see these weird flats on this. That's not normally in this. So, but anyway, or in this key. So anyway, not to confuse you, let's go back. So you got then it goes. Back to the F minor. Alright, so you got this chord. C flat, D, G over C flat. And then we can go to the C minor 7. Back to that chord. We learned the C minor 7. Remember? Come from the heart. The same chord. C minor 7. C, B flat, E flat, G. And then like a rainbow. Alright. So you got the C minor 7. And then you're going to keep the E flat triad. Put a B flat over E flat. Bass. So same B flat, E flat, G over B flat. And then we're going to do this nasty chord. So it's going to be that same, F major 7 add 2 over A. So remember we did it in the other key, which was here. And then we just took it a whole step up. Alright. So the same chord, just a whole step up. So alright. Real pretty. And then we got so then we're gonna go to this this F minor 7. So let's do it like this. Let's do the F in the bass. You got A flat, B flat, C, and E. This F minor 7, 11. All right. So you got F in the bass, and then A flat, B flat, C, E flat. Then you got just put the B flat in the bass. Same right hand chord. Same right hand chord. B flat non-sus, which we learned. This is the first chord we did when we did the modulation. Listen, you. Right now we're gonna do that same lick in this key. So that's gonna be E flat, B flat, E flat. Then you're gonna have E flat, D, B flat for the lick. Then you're gonna have A flat, E flat, and A flat. And then you're gonna have A flat, G, E flat. Okay. Okay. That's the end of the song. And then they land on that, stay on that A, and then he ends on a E flat. So you got that A, add 2, and then you could just E flat triad, E flat, B flat, E flat, G, B flat, E flat. Put that G in the top if you want. Alright, so that's the song. Hope you guys enjoyed that lesson. Casual Keyboard Guy signing off. Like, share, subscribe, show your boy some love. I'm gonna keep dropping this fresh content. Alright, y'all. Don't forget, also I'll put a donation button down because these videos are not easy to make. So your support is definitely greatly appreciated, and it helps me to be able to do these videos more freely. So if you get a second, hopefully you guys can leave a small donation just to just to give me some support that I can continue to push this channel in the right direction, and also just have some support so I can take a nap. All right, guys, take care. Have a good one. Casual Keyboard Guy